didn't hear the beep?
We have a system here.
Oh yeah, she touch with it too.
Welcome back to Sawyer Farm. I'm Jacob, and you are
Jason.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. This is Jason. So today we are going to be up in the woods, and Jason's going to be here for 2 full days.
Yeah.
And our goal right now is to cut as many of these trees behind us as possible. We're on this endeavor of getting rid of some cedar trees, and we really wanted to see how much we could get done in 2 days if like that's all we're doing.
Yeah. We're not worrying about filming.
Yeah.
We hired a film crew.
Yeah,
and
got
we're
the
just
best in
here
the
to work.
country working the video.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna be cutting these. We're gonna try to start dragging them out so it doesn't get piled up in here. We got a fire going back there. We're gonna be burning the limbs, and the reason for burning the limbs is I'm trying to build this soil back up. It's really bad soil, and having the kind of the fire, it'll put nutrients back in the soil, so it'll kind of help a little bit with that, and it'll get rid of a lot of the branches. So we got a little fire going back there. It's controlled. We got water nearby, so we're trying to be as safe as possible. It's not going to get real big, but we're going to try not to talk as much because we got to get working. We want to get as much of this done as possible, and then later down the line we got it on the sawmill. That's what all these logs are for.
Yeah.
So let's get to work. That's the way I like it.
You want to knock that one down too?
Why not?
I think it would have all the way came off the thing right there. It's still holding on. It would have rolled into it.
She had a plan for that.
Hey, not bad for a rookie.
Squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
Yeah. Did it dig in the ground or what?
Yeah, it hit rock.
Ray's holding it just enough.
Take a little mini break.
There you go.
Just enough to turn it.
Throw it on there. Get it big. All right, y'all, so I think we're gonna call it somewhat towards the end of this logging endeavor. Like we said, Jason's been out for 2 days, and this is kind of the aftermath. So right here off to our side, that's kind of what it looked like, but over here is what it is now. It looks totally different from us. I hope the video does it justice. It looks a lot better than what it was before. It was pretty cluttered, like you said. It pretty much looked like that.
Yeah,
And
real thick.
real thick. And we were burning the branches. If we would have kept all them branches, this whole place would have been branches. It would have been one big brush pile. But we got them cleared off, and that's going to be good for the soil, all the ash and everything.
And then there's still plenty of sticks that we could mulch up, do all that type of
Yeah.
stuff, throw it through the chipper. It'll be kind of pretty cool to know that there's still kind of some branches on the ground.
Yeah, that is kind of neat. But guys, another thing is we're going to show you like kind of the logs that we got. I mean, we saved, pretty much everything. Every piece of the tree is going to be saved. The limbs, we did, like we said, burn those because we have a bazillion of them.
A couple of different kind of piles over there.
But yeah, we're going to go over here and show you all the piles we have and what we kind of have the future in them, and all the saw logs that we got from this whole logging expedition.
It's been kind of fun.
Can't even hold the camera.
You said kind of like every 3 words.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Some of those were fake just because you were doing that. All right, so the 2 piles we got here, we're adding to this pile, and this is a fresh pile right here. So this pile is going to be kind of more of like your kind of fence posts. They weren't really big enough that I thought we could get a whole lot on the mill, but I didn't want to waste them. So if we wanted to make some, I know Jason's wanting to make kind of like a rustic fence like he has.
Yeah.
So that's kind of mainly good for posts over here. Whoa, don't want to fall. Right here, these are kind of a little bit thinner where I didn't think they were going to be good posts, but they'd be good, I guess, like fence pickets.
Yeah, railings, and they call them like stays.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But yeah, anything and everything. The fact that they're long, you can cut them short, you can cut them, keep them long, whatever.
Yeah, we kept them. We didn't want to, cut them a lot because we didn't know how long we wanted to make some, so we just kept them long. And whenever he builds his, or if we have something, we can cut them to length to fit our needs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is kind of the things we couldn't really use on the mill. Like we said, we did not throw. There was nothing.
No, utilized every bit of it.
Every
Even
bit
the
of
stuff
it.
that we burned is going back to the earth. So
Yeah, going back to the soil to
Yeah.
build better soil here. Now let's go over to the sawmill, and we'll show you kind of the logs we got that we can actually mill up. Y'all, this is the pile we got for the sawmill. Decent amount of logs. They're not huge logs because our cedars aren't that big, but we can definitely utilize these logs that we have to make some dimensional lumber or whatever projects we got coming up. We got some builds that we're wanting to do, and especially for this lumber too as well. But kind of just gonna wrap it up, and we're just kind of gonna talk about what we thought of the past 2 days. This is literally all we did for 2 days. Was Jason came out in the morning, we did this whole thing pretty much all day. We took 10-minute breaks every now and then. Then we went in for lunch, and then it usually gets dark. Man, it's like, it's getting dark right now.
Yeah.
And it's probably, it's a little after 4.
Yeah, and it usually gets almost pitch black around 5.
Yeah.
So we don't get a big day, but 2 days of this. What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think?
a lot of work. It's not even the fact of just cutting trees, limbing. You're on a hill. Everything you're doing is more work, and it comes in handy somewhat when you're using the 4-wheeler to pull down the hill, but just doing little things here and there, it's a lot of work. It's a whole lot, and cedars have a lot of limbs. It's constant,
Yeah.
I think that's
trimming.
the worst thing with
Yeah.
like the cedars, and it would be the same probably with pine.
So
It's
many
just
limbs.
so many limbs,
Yeah.
so many limbs. And yeah, like the burn pile, we had that thing going
Nonstop.
all day. We were
Yeah.
constantly
2 days nonstop.
put it in there, and I don't even want to know if we piled those limbs up, how many limbs we would have actually really
Yeah.
had.
Oh yeah, it would have been a long time for them to like break down and stuff. And I know a lot of people are gonna keep saying like we should have, put them in the chipper and all that stuff. There's still plenty on the ground that we could always chip up, but you have to clean it up as you go. If not, it gets out of control. And
Especially the way we were doing it, cutting
Yeah.
the trees, and we're trying to clear the area, and those limbs, just if you drop 2 trees at the same time, that makes it just like a big old scramble.
yeah, we definitely, I would say, yesterday we were kind of learning. Today we definitely figured out a good system
Yeah.
to knock them out quick. Get it cleaned up. Work more 1 to 2 trees at a time rather than a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think we definitely did a lot. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, definitely from the like before and after
Yes.
stuff. It's cleared out a lot, and I'm really happy with it. Jason, thanks for coming over.
Yeah,
and
I just
helping
hope
us.
the video does it justice.
And
I don't
that's
think
us.
it will, but I hope
it
it does.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll just say this: if y'all are trying to do a lot of kind of logging type stuff, it's just a process.
Yeah.
We're not going to be doing 2 days back to back all the time. We just kind of wanted to see what could we do in 2 days.
Yeah, it was like
if
just a
that's all-
challenge.
yeah, just kind of like a challenge. And we'll definitely probably do this again. It'll probably just be like a day. That's kind of my goal for this winter. Not a whole lot goes on the farm during the winter. So that's why we like to get up in here and start doing some land management, because I have a lot of ideas for these areas, the woods with the animals, and planting fruit trees. I mean, this is just kind of the first part of getting to where we want to be at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and I'll say we did jump on the sawmill a lot before. We did cut trees before, but it was summer, and you'd be out here for 30 minutes.
And
It's
just
hot
get
and
done.
it's miserable, and so
Sweat getting in your eyes.
yeah, Jacob was just like, let's just let it cool down, and then we'll hit it hard. And so I just told them, I was like, you let me know when it works for you guys. I'll come out and we'll do this. And yeah, I really hope the video does it justice.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and it's we don't have tractors, we don't have anything. It was chainsaws, axes, and then at the end we used a 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
But
a 250.
yeah, a
Yeah,
small
250
4-wheeler, and
four-wheeler at
but
that.
So it can be done.
the only thing we used a 4-wheeler for was this.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
those were all by hand, everything. So if you are out there and you don't have a tractor, you don't have all this crazy equipment, just chip away at it. And that's what we're basically showing you guys is you don't need the big bad tools or anything like that to get it done.
It's just
Just-
a lot of
yes.
muscle work, and
Just
yeah,
chip away
the
at it.
4-wheeler did help moving these, because that would have been.
Yeah.
I'd pretty much say you'd only need like some type of little 4-wheeler
Yeah.
to really get things pulled out, depending on your land.
Yeah.
That would be the only kind of thing. But guys, we're gonna wrap this thing up. We really hope you enjoyed it. Go check out Jason if you haven't over at the Crockers. Leave it the comments if you got any questions about stuff. Hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel if you kind of like this type of stuff, and hit that bell for notifications, and that will notify you of new content, new videos that we're putting out. And yeah, y'all take care and God bless.
God bless.